Hi, friends. Can I get a thumbs up if the sound is working? It should be working. Just want to make sure that I pushed all the buttons and did all the things I needed to do to come live on this Monday. Hi, friends. How are we feeling today? It's Monday. It is February. I don't know what date. Hi, Sid. Hi, Olivia. And it is the Monday if you live in America or you are interested in American football outside of the States, right? It's Monday after the Super Bowl. So, how are we feeling today, guys? Hi, Amy. It's the 8th. Thank you, Chelsea. Christina, thank you for telling me about the delay. I think we're testing to see what we need to do to make that better. So hopefully it's gotten better. I know it's gotten better on my end. So also it's rainy and cold here in my North Texas area of the world. And I feel like when it's cold here and rainy here, our internet is maybe it's a small town thing. But we're also dealing with cold, icky weather. Boo. Amy's feeling good. Yay. Soccer Girl 042291 on Instagram. Ika 1982 numb. Sorry to hear that. I'm wondering if like a walk outside, I know it's cold. You just said it's cold as hell. Tries moving your body, even just like shaking some things, maybe a dance, play some fun music. That could be a way to move some of that numbness through and give you a little bit of feeling in yourself and in your body. You have a specialist appointment, Amy, and you didn't cancel the appointment. Congratulations. Medical anxiety is a thing. Many people feel medical anxiety. It can feel really scary to go and meet a new doctor or a new specialist. And so you did the opposite of what that anxiety wanted you to do. So congratulations. Christina, you're having a bad mental health day and you did the right thing by taking care of yourself. Mental health is physical health. And if you were sick, you would call into work. And that's just what you did. You did nothing wrong. In fact, that's a queen move. So celebrate yourself, give yourself a pat on the back. Now take care of yourself because you probably don't feel well. So I'm eating my lunch today. That's what we do here. We eat and we chat. I'll answer questions, talk about random things. Hey there, kid. Sorry you're having a hard time. Winter blues are a thing. February and January can be hard. Doing CrossFit for 5 months. So I'll say this about exercise. It's not wrong, but it's also not like the end all be all, right? It's a way we can honor our bodies and move them in ways that feels really good and really fun. And that sometimes some people at some periods in their life can feel good when they have a like exercise routine, but that's not for everybody. And that looks different for everybody. And so but Chelsea, I think what I'm saying is I hear that when people in recovery start finding ways to honor their body and moving it in ways that's really fun for them, recovery does feel better, right? Because a big principle of recovery is honoring your body. And we do that through moving it in fun ways. You're eating Chick-fil-A, Amy? Yum. So tell me, Amy, and others, we have one Chick-fil-A in my town, and the line every day, any hour of the day, no bullshit, is wrapped around the building and wrapped around the parking lot. Like, is that a thing that y'all experience elsewhere? Chelsea, you work at Chick-fil-A. Is that true of your spot? Miss Fancy Dresses Mamas on Instagram. What's my suggestion for a first step to finding some help? Right now, go to recovery-academy.com. Lots of help for you. Lots of different ways to get that help. Right. About moving your body, enjoying your body, not trying to change it. Okay, so Pearl Uncovered, you're saying always that it is like that at Chick-fil-A. Ika 1982, I'm really sorry you don't have Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry. Maybe one day you can experience it. Okay, so I'm hearing that it is normal at other places, other Chick-fil-A's, to have a really long line. Why is that? But yet, no one has a more productive and efficient drive-through line than Chick-fil-A. Yes or yes? Yes. See, Pearl Uncovered agrees with me. Very efficient drive-through line at Chick-fil-A. Proud of you, Amy. Proud of anybody for joining me. And anybody who's here eating with me, welcome. A snack, your lunch, your dinner. Chelsea, you have to stand in the snow and take orders. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel like Chick-fil-A just needs to teach more people the rules of their efficiency. That's all I'm saying that they've got down. How long does the bloat last? The ED bloat last? Well, I can't say for you. First of all, everybody bloats daily. So maybe for the rest of your life, you will experience it. But if you are referring to maybe you're in recovery and you're doing the meal, the weight restoration, the meal restoration, the nutrition restoration place, right? Where you're increasing the frequency and consistency that you are eating. There are gastrointestinal issues that can come from restriction, and that you may experience some discomfort when you again start trying to eat consistently. That doesn't last very long. I can't put a time frame on it, but truly it is a very temporary feeling. In fact, all bloating, right? Like I said, humans bloat every day for the rest of our lives. It is a very temporary feeling. It is what our bodies do. It is just part of being human, and it will go away. bet working in a restaurant does help you with fear food. I can see that. Icar 1982 asking what Chick-fil-A is. It is a fast food drive-through, like chicken French fry restaurant. It's just like they just do chicken, right? Chicken sandwiches, chicken nuggets, chicken strips. I want to say they're definitely a big Texas thing. I think their headquarters are in Texas, actually. So very Southern fried chicken, good. It's good chicken nuggets. Your mom on TikTok at Sarah.d. Hi. What should you do while waiting to get connected to a dietitian and treatment? That's a really good question. I'm going to invite you to also visit recovery-academy.com. There's a lot of support. There's a lot of resources. That is a great place to, right? Like while you're waiting to get in somewhere, you're waiting to get appointments scheduled, you can get a lot of support and information and even like some kind of like tools for you to kind of supplement or fill in while you're waiting for that treatment or to get in. Yes, it's like a KFC. Chick-fil-A is like KFC. Just like KFC. Girl, Lane on TikTok, always listen to your treatment team. If they've advised you to do something, I would go with what they're telling you. But cookies are fine. I know you feel bad because that distorted part of the brain, there's a lot going on biologically, emotionally, mentally when you have an eating disorder. So it feels like eating a cookie is really bad. But eating a cookie is nothing. It is food. It's a cookie. It doesn't fucking matter. It's a cookie. It's there. It has nothing to do with worth or value or likability. It's truly a cookie. Invite you to check out the Recovery Academy. Yes, Girline 116, of course. Recovery-academy.com. This is Julia trying, giving thank you for your support of Girline. And I think, right, exercise, man, it's hard. Like it can be used as a way to hurt us in our recovery. It is not always healthy for people to be working out in recovery. That's why please talk to your treatment team. Please talk to your doctor, talk to your therapist, talk to your dietitian. If you are in a program, listen to them. If you don't have any of those things, check out recovery-academy.com. I have a course on exercise and eating disorder recovery because it's not as simple as don't exercise or exercise this much, right? It is a very nuanced process of how do you honor your body, right? And that looks different day to day, and that looks different for each of us. You've never tried chicken nuggets? I'm going to tell you that you probably should. They're great. Exercise is complicated because you're right. There are so many mental effects and physical effects of exercise. And having an eating disorder distorts that. And I think it's learning the nuance of that. It's learning, in what ways does your eating disorder talk to you and affect you and influence you? What are the lies, right? Those thought distortions, those emotional things that come up. understanding those and being curious about those things and how it affects your relationship with exercise. Good question. Soccer Girl 042291 on Instagram. How is everyone doing today? Earlier, I saw that folks were reporting, kind of a rough slump, feeling kind of numb, icky. And we should never do things to harm ourselves. So we're wanting to learn how to take care of ourselves. Did anyone watch the Super Bowl? Not one of y'all has mentioned the Super Bowl. Did anyone care? We watched it at my house. Oh, Alexandria LW, I'm so sorry about having to quarantine. It's so hard. And it's hard to explain how it feels. It was a bad game. It feels maybe stuck when you have to quarantine because literally you can't go with ease. You're forced. And we don't like to be forced. You have pizza and wings. Yum. I'm eating some leftovers from what we made last night. And we just had a couple of family members come over. So my in-laws are huge New England sports fans. So I married into being a New England sports fan. So it's been really fun these last few years to be a New England sports fan because, well, the Patriots have been awesome at football. Well, what happens when the quarterback that you love leaves your team? You can't go with the quarterback. You have to stay with the team. So there were a lot of interesting feelings watching the game last night. Being from Texas, also, Patrick Mahomes is a big Texas guy. So, but it wasn't a good game. The halftime show was good. You had a Subway sandwich during the Super Bowl. Okay. I mean, that's the excitement you got. I hear you because there wasn't much else. It might be easier to eat left. I don't think that's you, right? Anxiety likes to tell you the unknown. So if you're doing something new, right? It's like a new food or even a new experience, new person, right? There's that anxiety of, I don't know what to expect. It feels really scary. Then once you've done it, you're like, oh, okay. Now I get it. I'm not saying it makes it easier. I think it just helps a lot to know what to expect. Bye, Alex. I did not see. Was that, well, I saw one. You're saying the ASL interpreter was your favorite part of the Super Bowl. I saw maybe like a 10-second clip during the national anthem. Is that the same? Like, did the same person do the entire game? Yes, you should listen to Mental Hunger. You should listen to all of your hungers. They're there for a reason. Mental hunger. Listen, your body is like a whole thing. You're a whole machine, right? Like there's a lot that goes on in you and through you because of you. And like so we're more dynamic and interesting than, oh, my stomach is empty, it's time to eat, or it's time to follow these rules. Like we're these really great beings, y'all. And when we put rules around foods, it really limits ourselves. how you should eat properly when depressed, doing the best that you can to show up for your body's needs, and also caring for yourself. Because when you're depressed, things are really hard. Sid, I'm so sorry about your grandpa. And of course, you're struggling. You're allowed to struggle. Grief is hard. Grief is the worst. And take care of yourself too. You have a hard time trusting mental cues because you don't have hunger cues. Then maybe you need to trust the mental cues. Maybe those mental cues are telling you something. Your Gerlene is asking about weight restoration. We're not talking about weight loss here. This isn't what we're here for. This is that is sick and disordered thinking. So instead, we teach you how to listen to your body, honor your body, how to give yourself permission to eat, because food has nothing to do with value or worth at all. And you're allowed to eat. Just eat the food. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing right. It's just food. Girlane16, you're on TikTok. I'm going to ask you to follow Claire Tuning. She's a dietitian, an intuitive eating dietitian, and refeeding syndrome is a thing that happens, right, when people are malnourished and you begin the nourishment process. It is a process, and dietitians are really trained in how to avoid I just lost my refeeding syndrome. It's different for every person. It's different for every body, but there is over time, right there, it's how are we helping you increase the nutrition, right? So I would follow a dietitian or talk to a dietitian for that type of advice. You can ask questions, Laker Maker. We just don't ask how to lose weight, or we don't talk about because that's not what this is about. Because the weight doesn't matter, truly. No, it feels like it does. I know it feels like it does, but it doesn't. Having physical disability, illnesses, chronic pain conditions, chronic health conditions are a barrier and complication and issue in recovery. It's not easy to love and like and accept your body when your body isn't feeling or doing the things that you wish and want it to be doing. Absolutely. And I've worked, I think early in my career, I used to say things like, love your body, right? Love yourself. And I think that's true, but what love, it's hard to love your body, right? If it's not working for you. And so how can you, I think I'm changing that to how do you be more accepting? How do you be more caring of your body? Because you do deserve health, or you deserve comfort, right? Whatever that looks like for you. You deserve care. You deserve to be treated with respect and to be taken care of when you're in pain or when you're sick. You deserve that. There's a lot of people saying mean things on the comments, and like, please stop. um, don't call names. Like, everybody's here from a different place. If you can't follow the rules, being respectful and not asking about weight loss, then please kindly see yourself out. It's okay to ask a question, and sometimes we don't know if something is triggering or not the right thing to say. So that's fair. So we're giving grace to people who are learning. So but everybody be open to learn, right? Everybody needs to be curious to hearing from each other. And so if there are rules or people are saying, hey, that hurts me or triggers me, when you say that, can you find a different way to ask what you're really asking? But of course your questions are okay. I think it is TikTok, Amy. So I just wanted to address it because I know there's some comments scrolling in the video. So I know y'all may see something too. So yeah, of course you get pissed at your body when you have health stuff going on. Like, who doesn't? Like, it is frustrating. And then when that's like your reality, you still deserve care. That I'm acknowledging that, like, that means it won't be easy. It's hard. It is hard to live your life in a world that is not meant for people with disability or chronic pain and health conditions. So you still deserve care and kindness and respect, even from yourself. Laker Maker, I can't answer questions about what to eat or what not to eat because it's not about that. It's about, can you honor your hunger? Can you honor your fullness? Can you honor what sounds good? Can you eat food and not feel anxious and guilty? Yes, Jennifer, I am licensed. Let me swallow my food. I'm a licensed professional counselor and a certified eating disorder specialist. I bet you are tired all the time. Whatever you desire. I like that. I'm eating because it's my lunchtime and I was hungry. And we truly can do what we want with food, right? There are no rules. There are no rules, no judgment. Eat what you want, eat when you want to eat it, eat if it sounds good. Stop eating when you're full. Stop eating when it doesn't sound good to you anymore. If your body hurts, rest. I know, like, I'm oversimplifying this. I understand that. But it's not easy, but it is that simple. Mm, you're right. It's hard to hear when you're struggling. Eat what you want. It is not as easy as just eating. If it were that easy, you all would be fine and cured and on your way. I do want this to be a safe space, though, where there is no judgments around what we're eating or how we're eating or when we're eating. I love that we all eat together too. I mean, what's cool about this is it's become kind of like a little community, you know? hmm If you're showing up, that's a big step. If you're showing up and challenging yourself with the food, or you're showing up and eating a food, all those things are really awesome. I'm proud of all of you. Good job, Pearl Uncovered. Yay! I am proud of you. Your dog is eating with you. Mine was lying here, and then he got mad that I'm not letting him eat off my plate, so he stormed off. Well, Pearl Uncovered, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you found us. What's cool about this live is my partner and COO, he's really good with tech, and he like found this software system process to allow us to be able to go live on a lot of different social media platforms at the same time. So it's fun because like I'll have friends from Instagram or friends from TikTok. We've got YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. It's I just have realized there's a lot of people hurting and dealing with eating disorders. It's a disease that's not talked about. There's a lot of stigma with it. And so I want to create just spaces, I think, where we can, you know, normalize eating and hang out where it's safe for somebody in recovery, because I certainly know how unsafe online it can be for somebody with an eating disorder. There's all kinds of stuff online. Mm. The body knows if it needs food too. You know what I mean? Like water, your body needs water and food. What are you watching on TV? Is there anything good on? Mm. Mm. We've got to take care of our bodies. So if injured, sick, like let our bodies heal. If our bodies don't heal and get rest, it doesn't matter how toned or fit or whatever we are. Like, if your house was burning, you put it out. You wouldn't worry about, your neighbor's house who wasn't burning. That's not a really good metaphor. But like, if you're hurt, you're injured, take care of that. Honor that. Your body's going to be around for the rest of your life. Get back to what feels good, moving your body when your body's ready, when it's healed. Firefly Lane. WandaVision is really good. We just got into that. We do like Marvel. We love all the superhero stuffs. I'm a big DC fan, but I really like the Avengers. What do we call it? Galaxy. And I've heard a lot about Firefly Lane. We just watched this show. I think it was on Netflix, called Fate. It's about fire fairies, and it's kind of like Hogwarts, it's kind of like Harry Potter, but they are fairies. It's really good if you like that kind of stuff. You've reached the end of Netflix and Hulu. I mean, that's why I'm asking, what are y'all watching? Because we've certainly exhausted a lot too. All right, friends. I'll always stay later than I plan to because I have so much fun with y'all. So, I have a group through the Recovery Academy. If anybody needs any support group, we set goals, we offer support, we get it. That starts in a few minutes, but we meet on Mondays. There's also groups on Tuesday evenings, similar to this, but like for real group, like a real support group. Recovery-academy.com. So I'm going to go get myself ready for group. So I will see you on Monday back here online, 12:15. If you want to know more about the support group, if you want to know more about tips and tools, I have lots of courses, comes with worksheets and workbooks and activities, recovery-academy.com. Lots of very affordable and accessible stuff for you there. All right. I will see y'all next week. Thanks for coming by.